Most people spend their lives chasing money, never realizing that money has been chasing a certain version of them all along. Read that sentence again in your mind. Money does not respond to desperation. It responds to value. It responds to vision. It responds to certainty. It responds to the person you become long before it responds to the work you do. That is why two people can wake up in the same city, with the same education, under the same sky, and live completely different lives. One spends every day surviving. The other spends every day building. One sees problems. The other sees opportunities hidden inside those very problems. The difference is not luck. The difference is not talent. The difference begins in the invisible world, the world where thoughts become beliefs, beliefs become actions, actions become habits, and habits become destiny. The wealthy understand something that most people never stop long enough to discover. Every fortune is built twice, first in the imagination, then in reality. Every skyscraper existed as an idea before it became concrete and steel. Every successful company lived first inside someone's mind before it occupied buildings across the world. Every invention that transformed civilization began as an invisible thought that refused to disappear. Thomas Edison did not invent the light bulb because he had fewer failures than everyone else. He succeeded because he refused to call failure permanent. Every unsuccessful experiment simply eliminated another wrong path. While others saw disappointment, he saw information. While others saw defeat, he saw progress. That is how the rich think. They don't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" They ask, "What is this teaching me?" One question creates victims. The other creates leaders. Your questions determine your future because your mind is always searching for answers. Ask weak questions, and your mind produces weak solutions. Ask powerful questions, and your imagination begins searching for possibilities you never noticed before. Most people wake up asking, "How will I get through today?" Extraordinary people ask, "How can I become someone today that tomorrow will thank me for?" There is an enormous difference. One survives the day. The other builds a future. Your future is not created by the clock. Time has never made anyone successful. Time simply reveals what your daily decisions have been creating all along. Think about a farmer. He does not wake up every morning demanding a harvest. He prepares the soil. He plants the seeds. He waters consistently. He protects what is growing beneath the surface, even when nothing visible appears to be happening. That is the mindset of abundance. The poor mindset wants immediate proof. The wealthy mindset understands invisible growth. A bamboo tree spends years developing an underground root system before it suddenly rises into the sky. To someone who only watches the surface, it looks like overnight success. But nature knows the truth. Strength always grows unseen before it becomes undeniable. Your life follows the same law. Every disciplined morning, every difficult decision, every book you finish, every skill you practice, every fear you conquer, every promise you keep to yourself. These are roots. No one applauds roots. No one posts pictures of roots. No one celebrates roots. Yet without them, the tallest tree crashes during the first storm. This is why so many people collapse the moment life becomes difficult. They chased appearance instead of foundation. They wanted the fruit without growing the roots. Real wealth begins where appearances end. Andrew Carnegie once understood that steel was never his greatest asset. People were. Ideas were. Organization was. Vision was. Steel simply became the physical expression of invisible leadership. Everything physical begins spiritually and mentally first. That truth has never changed. The richest people in history have always owned something far more valuable than money: perspective. Perspective allows one person to see disaster while another sees opportunity. When Henry Ford imagined automobiles for ordinary families, experts laughed. They said horses would always dominate transportation. Experts always defend the present. Visionaries build the future. History belongs to those who are willing to believe before evidence appears. That is faith. Not blind hope, but disciplined confidence. Faith is the ability to continue building while the world still sees an empty field. Faith is waking before sunrise because your dream deserves your best energy. Faith is studying after everyone else has gone to sleep. Faith is investing in your growth before anyone agrees.